Hey guys, today's class is because of a request from a watcher, Michelle. You wanted some twists, so we're going to do some twists today. Twists just really help wring out toxins out of your organs and your muscles, and it just feels good. So we're going to focus on the twists today. So join me in the seated position first. We're going to ground in. So have your shoulders gently back and down, soft, and your face soft. Begin to breathe in through the nose and out through your nose. In through your nose and out through your nose. And continue with that breath. Let's begin with a twist. We're going to inhale, the hands up high. Exhale, open up to one side. Just grab the outside of your knee and place the other hand right behind you. And then we're going to inhale, open back up to the center, and exhale to the other side. So let's continue this. Inhaling up, arms overhead, exhaling twist. Inhaling up and exhale twist. One more time for each side. Full breaths in and full breaths out. Last one, breathe in and breathe out. Now on the inhale, bring your hands back overhead and draw them down through your heart center. And we're going to come to all fours. I go this way. Did a little circle, felt like a dog finding his place. I know I'm silly sometimes. Okay, so let's go ahead and ground in with our knees directly below our hips and our hands directly below our shoulders. Lengthen your shoulder blades and let's do some cat-cows. So we're just going to inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, tip the tailbone. Exhale, draw the navel in towards the spine and push the spine up towards the ceiling. Again, inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, tip the tailbone. Exhale, round your spine up, pressing up and looking between your knees. One more time for each, full breaths in and full breaths out. And then come to neutral spine. We're going to sink back into child's pose and reach your hands out in front. And breathe here, full breaths in and full breaths out. Connect with your breath. So we're going to come to putting the right foot out in front of us. Rise up and be square to the front of your mat. And then sink down so that that back knee is behind your hip, not directly below it. Sinking down, squaring hips to the front. Tuck your tailbone down slightly and draw your ribs down to give yourself a nice base. And then sink down. You'll feel a stretch in that left hip flexor. Inhale the hands up high. Breathe here. Inhale again. Exhale, bring your hands down through heart center, and we're going to do our first twist. So you twist to the right, anchor your elbow to the outside of your knee and press into your palms and twist and breathe. Make sure you don't hunch up your shoulders, keep them down. Keep long through your neck, long through your spine. Keep pressing, 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 breathing. And come back to center. So we're going to tuck the back toe and we're going to do a little power thing here. We're just going to lift that back knee up. Bring the hands up high. So your front knee should be directly over your ankle. Breathe. And then drop the knee. Drop the hands. Bring that knee back. Sink into child's pose. Full breaths in and full breaths out. Stay connected to your breath. we're going to do the other side now. So let's go ahead and put the left foot up front. And we're going to sink those hips forward. Stay square to the front of your mat. You can relax the back foot or not. Depends on how well your balance is. Draw your ribs down and draw your navel in and tuck your tailbone down. Feel the stretch in your right hip flexor now. Inhale the hands up high. Breathe here. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe, lengthen. Exhale, hands down through your heart center. And now you're going to look to the left, twist to the left, anchor that elbow to the outside of the knee. Press into your palms and breathe. Keep your neck long, keep your shoulder blades back and down, keep pressing in to those palms. The knee is pressing, or the elbow is pressing against the knee, and breathe. Then we're gently going to come back to the center. Ooh. Breathe in. And now we're going to tuck the toes. Oh, come up. You're going to feel lots of stretch here, lots of strength in the front leg. Inhale the hands up high. Connect with your breath here. Then knee down, hands down. Knee back. Child's pose. Sinking down. Deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Now this next thing we're going to do, let's come up to all four. We're going to thread the needle. It's going to be stretching the muscles in between our shoulder blades and down our back a bit. And so let me walk you through it first. If you've never done it, you might want to watch me first before you go into it, because it's hard to watch me when you're in it. So I'm going to inhale my left hand up high, and then I'm going to exhale. Sweep my left arm under, go to the back side of that left shoulder. I'm going to let the weight of my hips and torso come down onto that shoulder. Maybe tug my body over to the left a little bit. It's just going to stick on the mat and tug. And then press into my right palm, turning my chest and gaze up more. And breathe here. So I'm getting a twist in my torso, but I'm also getting a lovely stretch in between my shoulder blades. And then if you want more stretch, you can take that right hand and walk it up and around and open your chest up even more. Chest and gaze up towards the ceiling or the side wall, however far you can twist. And then once you're there, just melt into it. Breathing in, breathing out. Stay connected with your breath here. If you have any knots in between your shoulder blades, this is wonderful to get them out. And then we're going to come out of it. So if you have your hand out, walk it back, and then we press up to all fours again. Okay. Maybe shake the neck out, wag your tail, and we'll do the other side. So we inhale the right arm up high. Exhale, reach it through, thread it through. It's called thread the needle. Get to the back side of your shoulder. Let the weight of your hips go down onto that shoulder. Press into your left palm into the mat, turning your chest and gaze up more towards the side wall and towards the ceiling. And then for more stretch, just walk that left arm up and around on the mat, opening up even more. Tug the body over to the right a little bit. Oh, get that wonderful stretch. My back just cracked. Who needs a chiropractor when you have yoga? Breathe. Couple more breath cycles here. Melting into this. And then if you have your hand out, walk it back, press up, come to all fours. Let's do a couple cat-cows here to help realign the spine. And then we are going to come to seated. So we're going to come to a seated position. legs out in front. And I think I will show you this from this way. So legs out in front and sitting nice and tall. You want your back to be nice and straight. So we're gonna bend and it's gonna look opposite. Maybe the right foot in and sit nice and tall. And then see if you can put that right foot to the outside of your left thigh. If your hip comes up, then keep it here. But if you can keep both sit bones on the ground and keep level, then you're good here. So sitting nice and tall, we're gonna take the left hand, reach it around that knee and hug into it. Take the right hand up and behind you, right at the base of your tailbone on your mat. Take an inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist. Start to look behind you. Think about your belly button, your ribs, and your chest twisting and lifting. Each inhale, lift up more. Each exhale, twist a little deeper. Now keep that extended leg that's on the floor active by pressing the calf in to the ground and flexing the foot like you're standing on that front wall. Each inhale, lengthen. Each exhale, twist. Breathing. Connecting with your breath. Listening to your breath going in, going out. And then if you want more twist, you could take the elbow to the outside of the knee for a little more torque in your twist and push against the knee with your elbow. And then we're slowly going to gently unwind. We bring the gaze back and then the body comes back. And we're going to do the other side. So sitting nice and tall. And if you have any problems with that, you can put a blanket under you, folded up blanket or a pillow or a bolster. If you feel like you're rounding down, you want to sit up tall and nice and square on your sit bones. Take the left foot, put it on the inside of the thigh, stay sitting tall, or on the outside if that hip can stay down. Make sure you're nice and straight up, even through the lower spine. And we're going to take that right arm and reach it around the knee, right at the elbow. And then take the left hand, bring it behind you at the base of your tailbone. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist up and around. Belly button, ribs, and chest twist. Keep the extended leg active. Each inhale, lengthen up. Each exhale, twist a little deeper. For more, take the elbow to the outside of the knee and press into it. Keep lengthening, lifting as you twist and breathe. And slowly, gently unwind. Nice job. Let's shake it out. Okay, so next we're going to go wide. This isn't a twist, but it feels really good. And then sit up on your sit bones. Just go as wide as you're able to. Legs are active. Nice and tall, coming straight up out of your hips. Take an inhale. Exhale, walk it out. Just go out as far as these muscles allow. Try not to round the spine right now. Keep your chest up. Once you get out as far as you can, stay here and breathe. Take an inhale. And then exhale. You may be able to walk further. Inhale and exhale. And you just keep going out like that until you get out as far as you can. And that's it for me today, I think. So breathe here, or breathe wherever you're at. Breathe into those tight areas of resistance. Oh, I got a little bit further. Let those muscles lengthen and relax. Let your breath work for you. Deep breaths help muscles soften. Shallow breaths will make muscles tighten. One more breath cycle here. And then gently walk it back up. Okay, Shake them out if you want. So I'm going to turn back this way. Come to the middle of your mat so you have space for your head when we come down. And we're just going to roll down using the strength of our core. So chest up, draw your navel in towards your spine and start to roll down one vertebrae at a time. Breathe along the way. Once you get there, stretch it out in both directions. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's bend into our knees and hug our knees in. So try to grab opposite elbows and then lengthen your neck towards the mat by tucking your chin slightly. And just look at that diamond that you created in between your knees and your arms. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze hard. You can rock side to side here, massaging the muscles along your spine. It feels really, really good. Staying connected to the breath. And then we're going to extend the right leg down. And keep that leg active, again, by pressing the calf in. Squeeze your left knee towards your left shoulder. Squeeze hard. We are stimulating our descending colon on this side. And it's great for digestive, for your digestive system. And then go ahead and place the foot down. Scoot your hips over just a teeny bit to the left. So when we pull that left knee over to the right, our spine is still centered. And then tee out your left hand. Turn your head to the left. So your left knee has gone to the right. Your left arm is teed out and you turn your head to the left. And melt into it. And whatever variation you like to do here, you can. You can bend into both knees if that's a lot of stretch for you. Or if you want more stretch, you can grab your left toe with your right hand and straighten the leg. But whatever you do, melt into it. Oh, I just got another back crack. And then using the strength of your core to keep your back safe, come back up to center. Straighten your spine on the mat, hug your knees in again. And breathe. Okay, we're going to do the other side now. So the left leg goes down to the floor. It's active. Squeeze the right knee towards the right shoulder. Now, don't come down to the middle, like onto your ribs. Go to the side. But keep your shoulder blades even on the mat. Squeeze hard. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then shift your hips over just slightly to the right and pull that right knee over to the left. Tee out your right arm and turn your head to the right and melt into it. So both shoulders are sinking to the ground, and if they're not, if you're up like that, you've gone over too far, just don't go into your twist quite as much. We want both shoulders on the floor. Each exhale sinks you deeper into it. Crack, crack, crack. And then using the strength of your core, bring the knees back to center and your gaze back to center. Straighten yourself on the spine, or straighten your spine on the mat and hug your knees in. One more time, rocking side to side. Let's do a happy baby, okay? So you point your soles up towards the ceiling. I like to reach in between and grab the soles of my feet, and then I pull the knees down. So see how my foot is right on top of my knee. So I don't want to be like this or like this. Directly down. Get as much of your spine on the mat as you can, and you can rock side to side here too. Work your tailbone towards the mat. It really likes to pop up here. And then we're going to release everything to the floor for Shavasana. If there's something else you'd like to do here, a twist, a stretch, go ahead and do it before you get into your Shavasana. But then let your legs go long and loose. And your shoulder blades are tucked back and down and palms are up. Now if you're nurturing your back and this hurts your back, you can bend into your knees and then collapse your knees into each other. We're just going to be here just for a few breath cycles, so really make them count. Each inhale breathes in new life, and each exhale breathes out anything that we don't need. Each exhale sinks us deeper into our mat. So let's begin to deepen the breath. Bring some movement to the toes and the fingers. Bend into your knees, reach your arms overhead. We're going to roll over to one side. Let the floor support you here for a breath or two. And then let's press up to seated, coming back to seated position. Place where we started. Grounding in, rising up through the crown of your head. Palms can be up or down on your knees. Eyes can be closed or just a soft gaze. Connect with your breath here. Take an inhale. Exhale, tip your head, ear towards the shoulder. Doesn't matter which way you go. Feel the nice stretch along the side of your neck. Inhale back to your center and exhale over to the other side. Oh, that feels good. Feeling it down the side of my neck and into my shoulder even. Coming back to the center. Let's drop the chin to the chest. But pretend you're sitting against the wall and the back of your head is pushing against the wall. So we're keeping our neck nice and long here. So when we're doing all these twists, it does such good stuff for our bodies. It stretches out all our fascia. It gets our lymph fluid moving in the lymph system. Releases toxins. Go ahead and bring the head back up. So many good things come from twists. So I was glad to be able to do this class for Michelle, who requested it. We're going to interlace our fingers and press the palms out and drop the shoulders down. Inhale the arms up high. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers, roll your shoulder blades back and down and lift your chest up. Turn your head one way as far as it will go. And then the other way as far as it will go. Back to center, release your hands to heart center. The light in me recognizes the light in each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. Namaste. Please like my videos, share my videos, subscribe, and keep watching.